see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay, hey, yeah, ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early feeling rich like I'm.
I run a multi-7-figure agency. We do PR and media for crypto companies. I have over 16 employees. I literally travel different continents every 2 weeks for shows for business. I started 4 years ago. During the pandemic, I was in some way forced to start. I lost everything in one day. I lost my job and I lost music at the same time as well. It was very hard to understand what was happening at that time. In 2021, I decided to move to Dubai, and then everything grew suddenly. Music's coming back up, starting to play more shows. I ended up achieving everything that I wanted before the age of 30.
Right now, we're just leaving Europe to go to South Korea. I'm at the airport. So we passed a security check. What I'm gonna do is that this is my first vlog with you guys. I'm gonna basically give you guys a full breakdown, as I said before, what I do, who I am, and so on. So right now I'm just doing work before going to the main conference. I just woke up from a nap actually. The flight from Paris to Seoul was actually pretty long, so I just recharged up a few batteries.
We're on the way to the conference. I forgot to mention one thing as well. On the plane for 12 hours, I also did 2 hours of music. Living this double lifestyle, you know, being an agency owner, but also being an international DJ, is pretty hectic sometimes, I have to admit, but it's also very appeasing. It's a bit like yoga for certain people, just going to the gym. So now we're at the crypto event, the conference, and yeah, I'm gonna show you guys around. This week has been absolutely crazy. I'm here with Fadi, who's one of our clients. Last night we played the conference after party, which is insane. Today I've got 2 shows, one at 9 p.m, one at 3 a.m. So this is like the DJ life part. This week was actually really good. We have a lot of things in terms of client work, but we also signed a bunch of clients and hired a new guy as well to jump onto the team. In terms of taking a break, this is what I usually do. I usually explore the city where I'm in. Right now, we're gonna check out, I think it's the world's biggest library, or Seoul's biggest library. Guys can correct me if I'm wrong, I probably am wrong. And it's very close by, so it's gonna be very, very cool inside. I'm gonna take a video when I arrive. And right between the shows, actually, we're gonna go for a big Korean barbecue as well. We've just arrived at the library. This is one of the biggest libraries I've ever seen in my life. There's 70,000 books in here. This is the Korean barbecue beef. So I just finished playing this amazing club in Gangnam. Sorry, Itaewon. My brain's fried. Now I'm actually going to Gangnam for another DJ set at Muse Club from 3 to 4 a.m. I'll be playing new music, new original mixes, new remixes. It's not a typical night going from one side of the city to another, but you know what? Korea is mental, the crowd is insane here. I love playing here so much, and yeah, I can't wait to show you guys a bit of footage very soon. Good morning. Last week in South Korea, everything was amazing. Seeing old and new friends, it's just a blessing every time I go to these crypto conferences because I get to see everyone at the same time. Amazing food as well. And then I also had 3 amazing shows, one on Friday and 2 on Saturday. So shout out to everyone that helped organize it. I played new music, people enjoyed it. I love the venues. It was amazing. I've got a layover flight this morning to Koh Samui, which is this paradisiac island in Thailand. I'm gonna be there for a week. This inclusive resort where I'll be gymming, eating good food, and obviously working. And then I've got a big show on Thursday at Sound Club where I'll be performing with my friend Adam Matson. And then I'll be taking, after that, a flight to Hong Kong on Friday, where I'll be chilling there for one night before performing at Ultra Music Festival on Saturday. So it's going to be a very, very busy week, but I'm happy you guys are coming on this journey with me. We're at Bangkok Airport, waiting for my flight to Koh Samui. So I'm just chilling right now, doing a bit of work.
So now we're in Koh Samui. Right now we're going to go to one of my favorite cafes on the island to work from there. I love doing these like retreats by myself. It's really nice sometimes just to chill and disconnect. 1 week of amazing work out here will really resource you. Here's the view. Insane views. But yeah, I'm going to be locking up and I'm going to be going to the cafe.
Wash you down like a glass of wine. And I don't need to think.
So this is like the lunch spot from the resort. It's actually pretty nuts. Look at this. Everything's empty because it's lunch. But yeah, this is the setup. Look at the view. It's always really nice to have these small little retreats where you're able to go to the gym, you know, live on an island, but also smash out a lot of work, make loads of money and DJ everywhere. So it's literally a blessing to have that. So guys, this is basically my lunch. Amazing fish. Watermelon juice, obviously. Guys, if you guys want to stay here, it's the Mantra Resort in Koh Samui. Now, if this isn't living life, I don't know what it is. So I'm going to eat now, and then I'm going to do a bit of work from here, and then I'm going to get changed, and then take you guys to another part of the island that I really enjoy, have some chill time, do some more work, do a few meetings, and then going back, packing up the bags, preparing for my show for tonight, smash out the show, and take a flight to Hong Kong where we'll be playing at Ultra Music Festival, at Dragon Eye and Rose as well. So yeah, a lot to do, but let's get into lunch.
So this is the world's fastest hike. We're all in sports gear. I literally thought it was gonna be 2-3 hours, but it was 50 seconds. We just had dinner at this crazy Italian restaurant. The chef is right there. The chef, by the way, was on Hell's Kitchen, and he's got a massive billboard himself outside the airport, which is insane. We're gonna arrive there. I'm gonna show you guys how the backstage looks. My ritual before starting the show. They've got a very big sound system and it's a huge place. The thing is, right now it's kind of like off season, so I'm not sure how many people are gonna be there tonight. But last time I played it was just really, really fun. But I have to admit to you guys right now, usually I don't get stressed before shows, especially these kind of shows where it's kind of like big, but at the same time really fun. But for this one, I don't know the turnout, so I am a bit stressed. That's the reality of it. Yesterday, we had an amazing time all together. We missed the hike completely because the taxi driver got there way too fast. So the waterfall ended up in 30 seconds. So we decided to go to another waterfall, but on the way there, our friend Jose decided to take us to a King Cobra show.
Oh, experience and technique. Hey, be careful, cuidado.
Which Jess hates snakes, so it was very funny. But we had an amazing time there looking at snakes, looking at really random animals in Thailand. So if you guys like snakes, it's a great place to be. Oh, I think there's a poster of my face right above there, right there. Oh no, yeah, you can see it. We're backstage at the moment. We're gonna go on stage. I've got 2 minutes to get ready and let's go. So guys, we are now on our way to Hong Kong from Bangkok. I'm actually on an Emirates first class flight. I don't really usually fly first class, but I thought, you know,
since we had a really good 3 months in the business to just reward myself with it. Now, I wanted to make this video to further dive in depth of where I am today and where I came from, just to give you guys a bit of inspiration in terms of my journey, which is very unconventional, especially the fact that like I'm living completely 2 different lives. Tomorrow I'll be playing at Ultra Hong Kong with my good friend John, and then we've got a few after shows as well. One at Dragon Eye, one at Rose, I do believe. Yesterday went extremely well. There was a lot of people there actually. So this week in terms of music, it's been amazing. I had those 2 shows. I had the release come out today as well on Jinchius Records. And in terms of business, it's been amazing. We ran successfully a bunch of client campaigns, including 2 fundraising announcements, one for 50 mil, one for 6 mil. And the business has hit record numbers again this week. So that's amazing. I was able to also angel invest into one of my friend's company. I was able to do this in mainly 3 steps. I was able to really structure my brain towards success consistently with everything I did. And the first thing that I did was a lot of self-reflection and letting go. Until my online journey, I basically was living life just day by day. I didn't really have any plans. I just loved music and I loved sales. So early in my career, I really decided to take the sales route because I knew down the line that would pay off immensely if I was able to really calibrate that focus towards something that I could sell. And that was the first thing that, in terms of key decision making, recalibrating your focus towards something that you're very good at is really, really important. And letting go of things that you're not good at, letting go of your ego is important as well. But then I went to a software company where I specifically chose them because they're an amazing sales training program. So that was the first decision that I did that was extremely good. And at the same time as well, I reflected a lot on my music because I decided to really be obsessed by it, to sacrifice a lot of time doing that, and that obviously paid out. I mean, it's been 14 years since I started, so eventually hopefully it did pay out. The second thing that was really important for me was to open up my, let's say, network, explore different opportunities, explore different routes. So after honing down into my sales skills, working from startups to consultancy firms to obviously a software company in terms of being an account executive and selling software, I decided to then, roughly towards the age of 21, go out there, go to conferences, meet people. I was obsessed with conferences actually at one point because I was able to like build my network through that, and I understood the importance of network at such a young age, not only just because of that but also because of the music as well, because to get shows and to get gigs all around the world, especially these big events like Ultra or Untold Festival and so on, it's all about who you know. Obviously, your music is important as well. Going to specific places like Saint-Tropez or Monaco is expensive, but there's a reason why it's expensive because these people hang out there. Going to conferences, again, the ticket might be expensive, but there's the reason why it's expensive is because it's a marketplace to do business and to meet people. So naturally, when the pandemic came and I was building my company, I decided to explore different cities. The first one was Lisbon, which I really loved and enjoyed, but the one that really marked me was Dubai, where I basically arrived 4 years ago and kind of never left, just because I met so many people that were in the same batch as me, the same mentality, the same lifestyle, and that really enabled me to like open my eyes a lot more upon that. So that was really good in terms of like opening up, meeting people. It's just constantly important to put yourself out there. Say yes to everything, don't say no, especially in your 20s. If you're in your 20s and listening to this, you should say yes to everything, every trip, everything possible. Obviously, if it's like, you know, some random city and stuff like that where you don't think there'll be a lot of value, then obviously don't take that. But I would always advise to go out, especially in places that are pretty expensive. You know, there's going to be like high caliber people. And the third thing that I would say that helped me a lot is not really giving a damn what people think about me. I used to have that when I was growing up, especially when you're in your early 20s and everyone's doing a different job, or maybe this job is even better because of the name of the company they're working for, maybe they're consulting or something. That's shiny object syndrome. I decided to like F all that out, really not care about what people think about me, and really hone down the sales skills, and also at the same time on the music as well, because, you know, a lot of people there just saw me bouncing from job to job when it came to sales, but it was normal. I thought I was strange, but I realized in this day and age that people do that a lot. And also in the music side as well, you know, I bounce genres a lot, and then, you know, over time you do find your genre, you do find your niche, you do find what you really are good for. Today, obviously, I'm living the wildest dreams. I've achieved
before the age of 30, everything that I wanted in terms of revenue numbers, in terms of awards. You know, I wrote that Forbes under 30 thing on a piece of paper and I actually got it a year later. I run a complete remote company. I do what I want whenever I want. It's just insane. And I'm able to really take advantage of actually focusing on things that I really enjoy. And this is why, you know, the business is thriving, and most of the things are thriving in my case just because I actually enjoy what I do. And this is why it comes back to the fact that, like, don't care what people think, and just hone into your skills that you think you're very good at. Yo guys, so we just landed in Hong Kong with my friends at Omakase place. This is the most expensive melon in the world. Oh, God bless Hong Kong. Look at this, guys.
Don't know if I back it, mate.
Hey, open it, open it.
Oh, it smells good. Oh, I thought it was going to be hot.
We just finished really full, had loads and loads of fish and this amazing dessert, which is, I think, the world's most expensive melon. Tomorrow's gonna be the big day. I actually have 3 shows tomorrow. I've got one at Ultra, one at Dragon Eye, and one at Rose, I do believe, so it's gonna be a big day. Yo, Cam, where are we right now? Specifically, are we backstage?
I think so. One might say we are backstage, so we're the only ones here, though. Let it be known.
Who are you guys excited to see?
Lasso.
Steve.
Who?
Steve.
Steve Aoki, sick. Are you guys ready for the cakes?
I'm ready to throw a cake.
The best thing about traveling and playing at shows is when your best friends fly from another country, literally from Dubai, 6 hours away to come and see you. You right, Cam? You right, guys? I'm super happy to bring my friends backstage whenever I can. It's the best part about the job. I'm blessed to have that. Let's go! Guys, right now with John. Me and John travel the world for DJing. I fucking love this guy.
First time, mate.
John, what do you do during the daytime?
I do as urban planning.
How do you manage this double life as well? Everyone's very curious.
Just about the love of music, you know. That's how we do travel all the time, mate.
How passionate are you about music?
I could die for music, mate.
I do this with John because we also live 2 double lives. Every year we think about quitting, but we're not quitting.
Guys, right now with Matt, Ralph, Masala, Soba, how you doing? Yeah, not too bad, man. Good to be back in Hong Kong. Bloody beautiful sights, man. Good to be here back in Asia. Tokyo tomorrow. We keep it rolling. Where were you last night? Ibiza for about, I don't know, about 20 hours ago.
How did you end up in this job?
Oh, bro. Well, we were friends from university. And then just picked it up bit at a time, learned how to work a camera, learn how to answer emails and affidavits, you know, easy. What's the best part of the job? Oh mate, seeing stuff like that, honestly, is seeing the places, seeing the happiness that comes from the crowd. It makes it all worth it for sure.